All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Heavenly Delusion, episode 7. All right.
Last episode was
Unhinged.
Utterly silly.
Reasons.
Yeah, for so many reasons.
Yeah.
Silly, and yet we had like a bunch of very interesting things happen in it as well.
Yeah.
We've got Martian-looking kid that died, but also like
Asura.
That
It's a very
whole
specific name for that. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And then Tokyo officially is female. Cool.
Yeah.
So that means that has implications for whatever the whole doppelganger situation is.
Right.
Awesome. Yeah.
And then pretty much everything that happened at the hotel and outside the hotel, leading to the hotel with the bear and the gun and everything.
That was delightful and hilarious, and
It was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. And given that was pretty much resolved here, we can head into a pretty serious episode.
We could.
All things considered. Because we had a little bit of that break in levity with regards to everything going on with Maru.
Cutting the tension.
Yeah. And I kind of feel like we need to go in that direction a little bit as we're headed into the second half of this season.
That makes sense.
Having some good progress on the side of things outside of the facility. So, yeah. But y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Fish.
Nice.
神妙な顔して何考えてんの？ホテル王のこと？
いや魚が奇数で大きさもバラバラだからどうやって分けようかってどうしたの？
君黙ってるとびっくりするくらい美形なのに。
Was that a compliment?
本当にダメだね。
待ってもう一回やるはい
ああもう全然違うわ。待ってもう一回だってダメです。はい終わり。
What's this?
Okay, pretty serious.
The doctor,
tech.
maybe?
Yeah, I think it's the doctor. Yep. Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, that's a voice.
変な看板を掲げた二人組がうろうろしてまして連れてきてくれ。はい。
Okay.
Oh shit.
治療をしている医者に会いに来たんだ。昔の知り合いでね。
宇佐美医師ではありませんね。
新しく来た医者かもしれん。
あなたたちは不滅教団の人では。
違う。
Wow.
あれさっきの二人どこ
Oh, nice. Nice.
時間を無駄にしたぜ。
No. They're like, let me, like, we're protesting. We don't like the Immortal Order.
不滅教団の
Yeah.
に反対する同志リビューマン。
代表の水橋です。
Okay.
Live you, man.
看板を見ました。それで相談があり、ここへお連れしました。
ちょ
Yeah.
っと待ってくれ。
表向きは清涼院ということになっていますが。ご覧くださ
Shit.
い。
Oh.
私は怪我の治療目的で教団に近づ
And they
き、
harvested.
結果
Yep.
拘束され、足
Yep.
を切断されました。金属の足をつけられたのです。
God
宇
damn.
佐美医師による人体実験の一環かと。
今もあちこちから教団を頼ってきた怪我人に対し、体の一部を機械に置き換えるという悪魔の治療が行われています。不滅教団とはそういうところです。
Feels like what the man-eaters are. Is that, you know, they've got machine parts attached to them and stuff. And things like that.
ロボットの体に脳そのものや記憶のデータを移植して寿命を超越するという
Well,
発想も
that's,
All right.
倫理的な観点からそう思い切ったことはやれなかったもんですが今はなんせ無法ですから。
Oh boy.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
その天外の中にあったのは体中を切り刻まれもはや生きていられるはずもない姿でおびただしい数の機械によって生かされ続けている人間
Wow.
人間の尊厳を踏みにじった機械の塊を連中は偶像として崇拝しているようで。
Whoa.
Okay.
どうにかしなければと決起したんです。
Okay.
宇佐美医師は
could theoretically be modeled after what's going on in the facility.
Yep.
その宇佐美ってのがこいつじゃないのか？
別人です。宇佐美はもっと若い。
そうか。
Although theoretically,
あ、そういえば、
well,
不滅教団じゃ人から
hard to transplant your own brain.
Could possibly be, yeah.
Yeah.
あなた方に相談したいことにもつ
Yeah.
ながってきますが、
How can you do that?
不滅教団の地下に
Oh.
人食いの怪物が
Of course, of course.
Okay.
なんかいつもの冷静さがないぞ。
It's referring to the doctor, yep.
Yeah.
どういう意味だ？元から頭の中は春樹だし、僕は冷静だ。
Yeah.
Yeah, my turn now.
Yeah.
Breathe. Peace, inner peace, Zen.
こんな時に限って余計なことしか考えられない狭さ。
Like the fact that you saw her naked.
Yep, yep, yep.
Holy shit.
I think that's very demonstrative.
Yeah.
機械なんていらない機械なんていらない
Okay. I mean,
I mean, maybe you needed that one.
as they make food out of
Yeah,
things
yeah.
using machines.
Right, right.
ビルのそばでわめくことしかできないが、
Ah,
消えれば対等な話し合いができる。
gotcha. This is their protesting, basically.
これから不滅教団ビルの前で人体実験反対のデモを行います。
Okay.
が、それは別の入り口からあなた方を地下へ潜入させるための陽動
I like it.
見張りはいないのか？
地下への見張りは我々のス
Oh, they
Sweet.
bought him. Perfect. Perfect.
明るいぞ。
電気が
Yeah.
ついてる。
They've got the electricity running in here.
この発電機だな。
Yeah.
い
Right.
や、生命維持装置の話も信憑性が出てきたってもんだ。
It's a
Huh.
trap.
お姉ちゃん、
Yeah, I got a bad feeling.
俺ずっと家
Yeah.
をもやもやしてて、俺たち水を取りに行った時みたいに
Oh, that
Yeah.
those groups are the same.
Sure.
ここにはヒルコなんていないんじゃ。
空気より重いガスを使って僕らを眠らせて、
Uh-huh.
それで地下なのか？
やばいよお姉ちゃん、早く出よう。
待った。あれは
Wait, yeah.
なんだ？
Oh, fuck that. No.
Oh, that's one of
no.
the things that was
Uh-huh.
left behind when the man-eater was
Yeah,
killed,
yeah.
right?
これ仮死状態の人食いじゃないか？
ヒルコだ。潰したよ。
Okay. Dead.
Now where's the mom?
人食いがいてよかったってのも変だ。マルの心配は杞憂だったな。
お姉ちゃん、あそこに落ちてるのもそうじゃない。
Oh
なんて
shit.
こった一匹じゃないのかよ。まだいるかもしれん。隅々までよく探せ。
Oh shit.
I'm getting a really bad feeling like they're being directed and moved around.
Yeah, yeah, breadcrumbs, you know.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
こいつが親玉か。あの小さいのはこいつから増えたのか。
でもなんでみんなこっち
Yeah.
ってんだろう。人間が2人ここに来たってことは、そのうち動き出すのかな。
Oh. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh. Don't just start firing willy-nilly.
やれたかどうかはわからん。
Well, kill the dormant one. What?
Oh, fuck that.
動きが早い。気をつけろマル。違う。こいつら壁をすり抜けて。
No, fuck this. Fuck
Yeah,
this.
no, 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 no,
No, no, no, no, no, no.
やばい。マル、逃げろ。マル。
Oh, he's already been taken, yeah.
What? What the fuck?
Oh my god. What the fuck?
息ができ
Oh.
Some kind of psychoactive gas or something?
Yeah, maybe.
大丈夫。何も来てない。何もされ
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
You're on a bad trip.
嘘だろ喧嘩
Yeah,
見
they
せられ
could
てたのか
phase through walls and stuff.
Yeah.
正気に戻って。
She did
突然何も
fire.
ない空間に発砲して暴れ出したんだよ。
Holy shit.
そのまま休んでて。ロビンに助けを求めるんだね。
Oh, yeah.
ごめんだってマルもやられちゃったと思ってたから
なんとも男らしくないことを言ってしまった。
なんで謝らなきゃいけないんだ
Well, dead.
多分全部やっつけたと思う。
Maybe there was a gas that they put in, but because he's connected to the facility, it doesn't affect him.
Maybe.
見てた時に術にかけられたんだよ。きっと。
Oh, no, it did release that
Ah, yeah,
blue
yeah,
light
yeah.
thing there.
何もう一回しようとしてんだよ
Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah,
誰か来る
that does look like him, kinda. But, like, younger.
死んだのか本当に
The hair and everything.
あからさまにやべえやつが来たぞ。
どうかもう一人殺し
Oh. Oh, okay.
助けてほしい人がいる
Oh, is someone maybe suffering?
Maybe the person that they were told about?
Yeah.
あんた不滅教団の人だよね
そう名乗った覚えはないがそのように呼ばれることもあるな
ああそう
And
な
I
の
think this is the voice of the doctor.
じ
Yeah.
ゃあ宇佐美氏ってのはいる会いたいんだけど
宇佐美なら俺だ
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Well, okay.
yeah, yeah. All right, we got
Okay.
ourselves a
That
in
was-
with the Immortal Order, who is actually connected to Dr. Usami, who is very much doing human experiments that are very much
Yep.
similar to what it feels like the man-eaters are, but also what the facility is creating.
Right.
So, all right, this is all starting to tie things very tightly together. We're now just trying to figure out whether or not the facility is happening maybe concurrently or has,
Right.
still happened before this.
Uh-huh.
And
Yep.
will then lead to some collapse, which will then bring about
Sure.
maybe all this. But for now,
For now,
we'll see.
yes.
We're in this facility, though. We've met Dr. Usami.
Yep.
We're not sure if this is the exact guy or if it's like a family member. But
Yeah,
it
or
seems like-
just like another doctor from before the collapse that studied the same kind of stuff, and so naturally then has the opportunity to experiment with that once society's gone and laws and everything
Right.
don't really exist anymore.
yeah.
But I gotta say, I really love how in this episode the characters had all kinds of different conceptions about what was going on, and none of them were necessarily right, but they could have been right, and it
Yeah.
made sense for the characters to be worried about it. So like the idea of, wait a minute, are we being set up?
Right.
They apparently have a man-eater, but the other guy was saying that they, will pay greatly for man-eater parts. Is this another water situation? Like,
Right.
are we just, are we going to be
just
chopped
walking
up
to
and
the same
stuff?
thing here.
Yeah. And it didn't end up being that.
Nope.
But they still had a really close scare. And now the doctor that they heard all these stories about is not actually, like, bothered by the fact that they're here. He actually seems excited to see them. Like, I need your help, too.
Yeah, it feels like it's the kind of thing where the creations have gotten out of hand of the doctor themselves, and the doctor is a creation. Like, the doctor is actually, like, in the part of this whole facility thing here.
He definitely seems like bizarre at the very least with how he like, you know, did all of that stuff. So I would not be surprised if
he's had some things replaced or has been transplanted potentially into a body
Sure.
that's not his own
Yeah.
or was not his original. So yeah, lots of things that could get revealed in the next episode with regards to that. But yeah, I loved the way in which our two main characters continue to find ways to kind of cope and move through all this and lean on each other. I really buy their team dynamic.
Yes.
And this was another solid entry, and them just
the
kind of linking arms and being like, all right, we're going to get through this. We got this. It's going to be okay. But yeah, it got real scary when
those
the
mouths with like the corner, you know, like teeth things, like some kind of like blast door from a sci-fi, but like, nope. It's gonna just chomp pieces off of you.
Yeah, there was definitely a part of me that was like unable to entirely separate the meta of like, well, this can't actually be a permanent consequence. But then I'm like, we're actually only 7 episodes into this show. I can't think like that.
And
there's
given the things that are being established, like
it could. Yeah, it could actually happen. We could be in a Made in Abyss 10 situation here.
Yep.
But all right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. We can breathe for now.
We can breathe for now.
But
because there's no gas in the basement, which is, you know, good to know.
But Haruki did fire a bunch of the shots, so they are not that good at defending themselves right now against people outside of Maru being able to just martial arts his way through things.
Exactly.
So that's a problem.
That could definitely be a problem. But hey, until then, we have their little bits of commentary of like, oh, you look so cool when you're like not
quiet,
saying anything.
yeah.
When you're quiet, and then you.
But the second you open your mouth,
which hey, that was a jab, but that means your odds are improving.
Odds are improving
because you know, if they're saying like, oh, you're cool when you're quiet, it's like that's progress. That's progress, right? You know. So
I actually feel like that's a little bit of a jab of like there's. I feel like it's the kind of thing where because of the situation and that Haruki is a straight guy and is very much a fan of how cool Maru is, but also the fact that in the facility we recently had the reveal that the Maru lookalike is female.
Yeah.
Then it's the kind of thing where you actually look, you know,
more in
somewhat
touch with your feminine side?
attractive as you know, as far as feminine features. But the second I hear your guy voice, it's like oh, that feels a little bit kind of weird. But
for the sake of Maru, I hope that it's that situation where, you know, Haruki is in a very unusual circumstance of brain transplant and all that.
So it's feeling maybe the body.
Yeah, because the body will still be producing all the same like hormones and everything, which is gonna be its own probably very confusing and potentially very frustrating situation.
Sure, but the brain also is Haruki's. Like it's literally transplanted.
No, right. But like,
so there will be some chemical mixing that's not just.
Yeah,
because
like,
actually the brain produces a lot of those chemicals.
I don't know enough about the brain and the human body in order to, you know, like speak with any kind of confidence.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
love is just chemicals, though, y'all. Like it's just psychoactive drugs being pumped into our system. You know,
let's just say people a lot smarter than the two of us have strongly debated the idea of like, is there actually any free will, or is it just a bunch of very complicated like permutations on, you know.
Yeah, are we just reacting to stimuli?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, which I would say is more true than not.
Yeah, and to an extent, if you can't tell whether it's real or fake or whatever,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, you know.
Yeah, but leave that to the philosophers.
Exactly.
But now that we've met this doctor, and he's like, yeah, that's me. I need you to help kill someone, but also I need you to help them.
Yeah.
Now those could be mutually exclusive. Those could be different people, but it was said in such tandem that it feels like it's by killing them, you're going to help them. And I feel like that means that it's someone that's suffering, and that could be tied to the brain, parts of people hooked up to a bunch of machines.
The one example that we got established in this episode is the person who had been chopped into bits and made to still live by being attached to a bunch of machines,
and they worshipped this thing like a god.
Yep.
Which sounds like a bit of subservience and submissiveness. And I want to bring up an idea here as well. This is a bit of a deep cut, but this show very much likes to do visual storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that was not explained but set up to be explained is that the power is on here.
Yes.
I will tell you, humans are the biggest consumers of power.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of humans that are active here, and it's actually more integrated machines and stuff.
Okay.
And there's not a lot of things drawing on the power potentially as well.
Okay, I
You
like
can
it.
just have things specifically set in a certain way.
Right, because it's probably a lot more efficient. You don't have to, like, you know.
Well, you can get real specific with the powers.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
don't need any heating, maybe. You know,
Sure.
we don't need any,
Yeah, just the
XYZ. You know?
just the excess heat given off by the machines that they're attached to is enough to, you know, sustain them or something.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I could totally see this being, just as a, you know, a theory, a gamer theory, right, is that what if this doctor started out completely performing in an amoral capacity,
Yeah.
but it was something where it was an intellectual endeavor, and he's I want to see where this stuff can go.
Okay.
He causes this person to, after they've been chopped up, be able to survive by being attached to a bunch of machines. He's like, oh shit, right? That's pretty crazy.
Okay.
Let's say he then continues that, and now you have a bunch of people that have also been experimented on. They worship the subject patient zero as a god, right? But he doesn't. He's just like, cool, you were my first experiment, and you
Sure.
opened my mind to the possibilities of all this stuff. But now it's wait a minute, my experiments are getting away from me, and now they think this thing is this big thing, and I'm like, no, that's not helpful to me anymore.
Right.
And so I want to get rid of that so that way, you know, I can like either reassert control or, you know, whatever.
Yeah, that does make sense. They're all. There's also something to remind myself of, that there are definitely the people out on the bridges kind of watching the whole thing. So there are definitely plenty of people in this immortal order.
Right.
But yeah. There is definitely a bit of cult-like aspects with the other group as well, showing that what we might be dealing with thematically is the way in which they're basing their lives on something that is either they're completely for this thing or they're completely against this thing.
Yeah, but it was kind of funny to have the person be like, rage against the machines, literally. And so I'm going to get rid of my own prosthetic leg, which granted they didn't ask for, so that's totally fair that they wouldn't really care for it.
Right.
But now you just have one leg. Like, what are you going to do about that? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there are so many things that I think people think machines are, when it's the like, no, like the basic, wheel is a machine, technically.
Yeah.
You know, so
that hot tub, contraption that they got set up.
That's a machine.
Which, quite frankly, hey, good job. That's
Good job, yeah.
Like, good thinking,
heated water.
Yeah, heated water. That's fantastic. But that's a machine. It's just not as complicated.
Which I think the point is that they're doing this to protest. It's a form of, like social warfare rather than actually 100% buying
I'm going to
into
ride
what
a
they're
bicycle because I want to protest fossil fuels, and I will buy a bunch of biker gear and clothing that is made out of straight up plastics and
foils and stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a sad thing, but it is a very privileged thing to be able to protest the things that you are using for your daily life and have the means by which to not use the things that people generally need to use in their daily life.
Which does kind of go to show that, at the very least, the community that these people have built up here is taken into the context of this post-apocalyptic society pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Like because they're able to actually talk about that stuff and be like, we're not sure if we want to use these kinds of things. We think we can figure out a way to survive some other way, and we believe that to be worthwhile, so let's do it. You know, but and then of course we have this antagonistic force that's problematic. But
Yeah. All right, but let's figure out what that is.
Yeah.
And y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out my Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play on Twitch. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
Next time.